Famous Escapes. Among the great explorers of the 19th century, none was more famous than David Livingstone. 80 years ago, Africa was still a dark continent, unknown, and a scene of horrible cruelties. In the dispelling of this darkness, no man played a greater part than Livingstone. In 1864, at the height of his fame, he returned to England to recover his health and took advantage of the opportunity to deliver a series of lectures.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you will have understood from my description, the continent of Africa is indeed difficult to traverse. Swamp, jungle, fever, starvation, reptiles, beasts of prey, hostile savages. Sooner or later, the traveler is bound to fall a victim to one or another of these. But they are not the greatest of the evils that flourish in Africa. They pale into insignificance beside the slave trade. I have seen inflicted on the victims of the slave traffic such suffering as in a public gathering like this I could not venture to describe. I have seen an infant torn from the arms of its mother and dashed to death because it was an encumbrance on the march. And, ladies and gentlemen, this traffic is not, as you might have imagined, the work of ignorant savages. It is the work of Arabs, supported by a Christian nation.
What nation is that?
It is Portugal. We missionaries have done what we can, but the evil can only be stopped when it is cut at the root. The remedy is in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. I call upon you to organize yourselves and never to rest until our government has taken steps to remove this blot from our civilization.
Dr. Livingstone's ready to see you, sir. That man has brought more troubles on England than a whole brigade of anarchists.
That last note we got from Portugal was pretty stiff, sir.
We'll have to do something to shut Livingstone up.
That's going to be pretty difficult, isn't it?
Not if we go about it the right way. You stay and listen, my boy. It will be a lesson to you.
Very well, sir.
Ask him to come in now.
Yes, sir. Will you come in, Dr. Livingstone?
Take a chair, Dr. Livingstone. Glad to see you.
Thank you, my lord.
I've been hearing quite a lot about you lately.
Indeed, my lord.
I've been talking to the Royal Geographical Society. They want you to go into the interior of Africa again.
Yes. They consider it of importance that the source of the Nile should be located.
Yes. Fascinating subject, isn't it? The source of the Nile. The government is greatly impressed by your work, Dr. Livingstone. We are going to help with the finances of the expedition.
I am glad to hear it.
The more we know about Africa, the easier I shall find it to take the right steps to put an end to the slave traffic.
There is only one way to do that. You must force a direct arrangement with Portugal.
Oh, no. We are going to let them think that they're giving up the trade of their own free will. So don't try to force the issue any more than you can help. We want you to start at Zanzibar and work your way inland to Lake Nyasa. From there, head north.
I'd like to think it over, my lord.
Oh, certainly think it over. Very good of you to call. Good day, Dr. Livingstone.
Good day, my lord. Good day.
Good day, Dr. Livingstone.
There you are, my boy. You spoke.
You're sending him out to Africa again, the very center of the Portuguese slave trade.
You couldn't keep him away from Africa and the slaves in any case, my boy. What I have done is to give him something that's going to keep him very busy.
You mean exploring?
Yes, exploring. You don't understand what that country's like. If he carries out that job in less than 5 years, I shall be surprised.
Pick up your load and get on with it there. We shall reach Lake Nyassa tonight.
My foot is lame, master.
We are all lame. What do you expect when you are traveling through swamp like this?
Very well, master.
That's better. I am lame too, Nava.
We all are.
What do you say to the jacket?
We would be punished.
When we reach Zanzibar, we will tell them that Livingston is dead.
You are clever, Ali. But what if the master should return and prove that we lied?
Have no fear, my friend. Livingston will not escape alive from the hell.
And so, Livingstone passed into the interior of Africa, while the deserters brought news that he was dead. All efforts to locate him failed, and for 5 years the civilized world remained in ignorance of his fate. Our story moves to the Paris of 1870, where James Gordon Bennett, proprietor of the New York Herald, had written to H.M. Stanley, the greatest reporter of the day, to meet him.
Are you Mr. Bennett?
Yes.
I'm Stanley. You sent for me.
Good. I've read your report often enough. Now let's get down to business. Where do you think Livingston is?
I don't know.
Do you think he's alive?
I don't know.
Well, I think he's alive. And I'm going to send you to find him.
Me, sir? I've never been to Africa before.
I don't care about that. No white man has seen Livingston for 5 years. He's news.
But, experienced African explorers have failed to find him. He might be anywhere in an area of 400,000 square miles.
All of which shows the importance of starting off in the right direction. How do you think a New York policeman picks up a crook from the 4 million other people in the city?
I haven't the faintest idea.
He first collects all the available clues, and then he uses his intelligence. Now, you will have to do some detective work as well as exploration.
It's beginning to look like it.
And remember that Livingston is a peculiar kind of fellow. If he's still alive, he may try to hide from it.
Why?
Oh, you know what these solitary fellows are like. Bit mad, I guess.
I don't think Dr. Livingston is the sort of man to lose his reason.
Well, maybe not. But when you find him, make sure he's the right man. Okay. Harold would look kind of funny if you sent a cable you'd found him, and all the time you'd come to smile. In the meantime, Livingston had reached Lake Tanganyika. He was constantly ill. He was alone, except for his faithful attendants, Susi and Chuma. And the attacks of the natives never ceased.
You drink this, master?
What is it, Susie?
Good drink, master. Frost made from birds.
All right.
Careful, master. Arab come. No let him see you sick.
Hand me my rifle. That's better.
Good day. White man.
Good day, my friend.
Why are you here? White man.
I am here to preach the gospel of the Lord.
You are here to stop this slave traffic.
Certainly. That is part of my duty as a Christian missionary.
Those whom I serve see you must go back.
I must do my duty if I see it, my friend.
You will regret your obstinacy. Good day.
That man, bad man, master.
He's a slaver, isn't he?
Yes. You come inside hut.
We mustn't seem afraid.
Duck your head, master. A spear.
That is a mere thing.
The spear nearly hit you, master.
That was closer. I'm too weak to fire, Susie. Take my rifle. See if you can't frighten them.
Yes, master.
Be careful, Susie. Don't hit the poor heathen. Just do your best. Frighten them away.
Well, Stanley, got any news about Livingston?
Nothing definite, Webb.
We've been cross-examining those Arab traders for weeks.
They refuse to help me.
Naturally. Most of them are slave traders.
But I've got a hunch that Livingston is somewhere near Ujiji on Lake Tanganyika.
A hunch, eh? Is that all?
It's as good as anything else.
Got your porters ready?
Yes, nearly 150. Enough to fight the slave dealers if they try to stop us.
When are you going to start?
Tomorrow.
Well, take my tip, Stanley. Watch those porters of yours. If they don't mutiny when you get into the interior, I'll eat my...
White man, what do you want? And call me master.
Me? Other porters want to go back coast.
Silence there. If you have any cause of complaint, tell me. and I'll try to put it right.
You go into country of Mazitu. They kill us all.
They will not kill you.
If you no go back to coast, we go.
No, you won't. You agreed to go with me to find Dr. Livingstone.
Look out, master! Look out for spear!
Oh, you would! Now, you boys, I'm sorry I had to shoot that fellow, but let that be a warning to the rest of you.
We get killed by Mazitu, master.
You'll certainly get killed by me if you try to desert.
I bring news, master.
What news?
There is a white man at Ujiji.
White man? How was he dressed?
Like you, master.
Is he old or young?
He is old. He has white hair on his face, and he is very sick.
Come on, pick up your loads there. We're making for Ujiji. Help on that.
Have we left, Susie?
5, master. And there is no food. We are lost.
No, we're not. While there is life, there's hope.
Look, master. A white man approaches with a caravan.
You're sure it is a white man?
Look, there he is, coming down track.
I can't see, Susie. My eyes.
He see you, master. He run towards us.
Excuse me. Dr. Livingstone, I presume?
I am Dr. Livingstone, sir. And who may you be?
My name is Stanley, and I thank God, sir, that I have come in time to save your life.
Stanley did indeed save Livingstone's life. For a time, the missionary recovered his strength, and the two men completed the exploration of the northern end of Lake Tanganyika. When Livingstone died several years later, his bones were carried to the coast by his devoted servants and were interred in Westminster Abbey amid the acclamation of the whole of the civilized world.